I'm Rusty Malinowski. My position here at Claremont CrossFit is part owner with Kyle Rattray. Definitely been very fortunate with wakeboarding. I've had a lot of success. Two-time world champion, national champion. Last month I was representing Canada at the Pan American Games in Toronto, and I took gold there, so it's been a heck of a ride. The 1080 for me, that was something that I was chasing really hard. I was the first one to pull it off in competition, but at the time I was really the only one that had done it more than once, just even at practicing or whatever. So, you know, the day came in Reno, and it all worked out, and I landed it in the finals, which was an amazing feeling, just because I wanted it so bad, and tried it so many times in different competitions, and actually, you know, probably cost myself winning competitions going for that trick. So when it all worked out, it was just like the most amazing feeling ever. The name Bone Crusher, it's a nickname given to me by the head announcer that's been on tour forever. Since I started, I was always just more bigger physically than a lot of the other wakeboarders, and just kind of my mentality of the really aggressive and go out there and get it mentality gave me that nickname. Growing up in Saskatchewan, Canada, we have very short summers, but still beautiful summers, and I had the opportunity to try wakeboarding with some friends when I was about 13, 14 years old, and absolutely fell in love with it. It was like the instant passion. After high school, I made the move to Florida to chase that dream, and it worked out. Well, originally I lived in Orlando, and then it was, I think 2005, me and a good friend decided to come out to Claremont. We ended up just cruising around looking for houses, and we found a really nice house on Lakeshore where he currently still lives, right on Lake Minnehaha. It was just such a beautiful setup with the chain of lakes here, and I don't know, it was it felt good. It felt right for me, just from being from a small town in Canada. The hustle and bustle of Orlando, I didn't really like that, and as soon as I got into Claremont, even like in 2005, it was obviously a lot slower than it is now, but still, it was just kind of reminded me more of how I grew up, so it was a no-brainer for me. I wanted to be here. Training for me is everything. I absolutely love it. I grew up racing motocross, playing hockey, doing all kinds of sports, two older brothers, so I've been in the gym since I was, 15 years old, and that mentality of, working out and being in shape has been super important to me, and then obviously how much it helped me in my career. So growing up, working out, and then the opportunity to be part of a business like Claremont CrossFit with my best friend was, I was like, of course. Now we have our own place to call our own home, and I love being a part of this and working out every single day. For me, I like to help out, but I also love to I'm in here every morning. I train with every random person that comes here. So I just really enjoy working out with all the people, and from here I'll go straight to the water, and then I'll ride usually 2 or 3 times a day. Claremont has probably had the most historic wakeboarding videos ever filmed around the world. We film here all the time. This chain of lakes has had more first-time tricks ever done. I happened to land my first ever 1080 right on Minnehaha. Danny Harf did the same thing. There's been countless tricks and riders that have done amazing things right here in Claremont. I guess just the fact that, there is accessibility to so much water here, and, if it's windy on one lake, you can get to the next lake quite easy, and, because as wakeboarders, you want it to be, as calm as possible. So I just think the accessibility to all the lakes and water here, it brings people out here, and you can really, find good water usually almost every day. I don't look at it like what I've done in the sport. I feel like what I still have left to do. The fear of starting to not be at the top of my game really is enough motivation for me to get in here every single day and be out on the water. I'm not one of those type of people that would, ever bow down to being happy with like a 10th place overall or something like that. So I just want to make sure that I'm, still currently ranked 3rd, and being a competitor that people are still concerned about, see me on the dock, they're like, oh crap, I have Rusty in my heat, or you know what I mean? If that ever goes away, that's probably time when I need to step away. Qualities of a champion, someone that, it's the stuff you don't see them do. You see them win, but it's all those hours where you don't see them, sweating their butt off and working out and training, and, putting in those long days and hard travels and whatnot. So Obviously a champion is someone that can perform under pressure and make it happen when it counts, and someone that never really gets comfortable with where they're at and they're always seeking to get better.